Oh, howdy, people. Let's continue my journey in Hogwarts. Huh. Alright. Map. Quests. Oh, that's just a doing your own deal, but let's track potion class. Man, level 8. And I'm... Oh, what? Like 4 videos in? That tells me I might be able to... I don't know. Do all 4 houses? I mean... Usually for open world games, they make it a grind to get to, the next level. I mean, and there we go. It actually most like grind up that level I know. It's like some RPGs like Pokemon.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Yeah, these students are in dialogue, but
Professor Sharp's desk.
what I'm saying is the most prominent that I've done on this channel is the Borderlands games. You grind to level up with each kill, but this, I think this is a little quicker because you complete, the main and side quests to get XP. Alright, who is our teacher in this?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Quick time events.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Oh yeah, okay.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Okay. I'm having a pretty good smile because... oh, the Weasleys. Now, it's not like in the era where Harry Potter came around, but... plus, he's just really kind of... I mean, I know, like movie-wise, just missing that kind of Weasley voice. You know, like with Ron or George or Fred, the father. Like, it's just missing that. And it's like, I would have made it better, but... oh well. And I'm not sure that's a good idea, because you can be great friends with the Weasleys, but what they do always does end up being trouble.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
But here's the thing. If my character here, Gibbs, is like the Harry Potter for this story, might as well get into some trouble. I mean, we already are with a goblin and dark wizards.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key. Witcher Wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Edurus potion. Alright, gotta wait. Oh shoot, we're going Fantastic Four with this theme, because covering them with a durable rocky skin, that's Ben Grimm right there.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and... that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragstar! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Ah, well that's good.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Okay.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Ooh, back to the common room. Okay. Oh, it taught me about... Oh. Okay, is this it? Because I've ran all across Hogwarts, but some fast travels can be too complicated for a guy like me. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, no, I am supposed... Yeah, dude. Wait. I don't get it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna follow the path. Oh! Staircase disappeared for a bit. Okay. I guess it's showing me the right way, and this should have been...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
There, sheesh. Okay, I learned my lesson.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you do get XP from all that. Okay, but
Muggle
major
school is
XP.
so dull compared to Hogwarts. I'd imagine. Never been to a Muggle school myself.
Oh. Oh, you poor Hufflepuff student. If you went to a Muggle school...
A moment of your time, please.
Oh, you would not boring. You would be amazed. Almost feel like it's magical for all the technology you'll see. And history.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory. former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you.
Wait, whoa,
Didn't have the chance to
up.
do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, hold up. We're in the 1800s? Because he said when he died, when he was minister, that was 100... I hit the mouse button. That was 100 years ago.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I don't know.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Okay, so now on a long foot traffic journey to our location. Fort. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I do not have... Okay, so yeah.
Still can't believe you won every single Crossed Wands battle.
That's funny, they added detail that you can eat apples and nuts.
I like to keep a bit of what you make.
Okay, yep. This is gonna be a long journey. Yeah, and for some of you veteran players, look, I I know some people are like, oh, it's easy. With 100 videos, several hours long, you can give us, you know, how you made it to 100% the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I thought it would be hard adjusting to
Ugh, what am I missing?
See, I'm just a casual guy, but I do want to say there is a franchise of games that when I do get to them, and it's gonna be a while, but when I do, I will 100% those, and that is the Lego franchise. Yeah. That's gonna be something. Yeah. But as I said, I got a lot of games I gotta get through casually, or play it how I like to play it till I get to that point. I mean, currently off screen on my own time, like PC wise, I am on my Steam account 100%ing Borderlands 3, but going consoles, and look, and I'm going old on this, with my functional GameCube. I am on the journey of 100%ing the very first Lego Star Wars game, like the very first Traveler's Tale Lego game. Which to some people, it would be a surprise that, wait a minute, something existed before the complete saga? Yes. Yes, Lego Star Wars and Lego Star Wars 2. Entirely separate games before the widely accepted, you know, complete saga was the deal.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Yeah. There we go. Well, it's been emphasized that you gotta collect as much resources as you can, but yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. Whether I feel like I want to, you know, do PC or play on console. And actually, just for any who either have that oddball thought, or, you know, when you see this and are at this point in the video, okay, other than the GameCube, what do I have? Ooh, let's see. I have, well, and this is in order, so PS1, N64, PS2, OG Xbox, GameCube, 360, Wii, PS4, and Xbox One. That's the console order. And handheld, I got the 3 generations of Game Boy along with the DS and 3DS. Yeah. I also got a VR headset. I think it's the Oculus 2 and not the 3. Which, I don't want to toss out that system. I mean, it was a good gift, but damn. Just talking about it makes me think I want to play some VR stuff. Maybe. But this is just a show. I'm not a, you know, a god level gamer. It's I am a collecting casual gamer. And I could say, with confidence, a gaming guru, which means someone asks me about a game, I will tell them about it. And be like, oh yeah, go play the game, or nah, that game's not for you. That kind of deal. Yeah. Okay, I seriously, I mean, come on. I said it, if I see a page, I'll collect it. Like if it's flapping around, or I see the faint glow of it for Revelio to be used, then yeah.
Fall dead asleep on my feet,
But yeah. Okay. I don't know how good my Yeti orb is, but if you could hear, like, kind of a buzzing, well, let's just say that's an IRL friend. That's, sorry, I can't answer your call, because, one, they will say my real name, and two, will try to, you know, get me to some sort of conversation, but I'll do it after. Right now, focus on the video.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Ellen lives around here.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Okay.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Oh, yo, so... I think the only one in that family was Sirius. Sirius Black was the only good one out of his entire family. Oh, damn. But yeah, let's go.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Adventures.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step?
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
I had my word. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Upper Hawksfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogs! Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh shit, that's some dark magic right there. Whoo, she evil.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing.
Ooh. Man, I gotta say, that was crazy. I know many people are like, man, I never thought I would see the inside of Azkaban. Okay.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's a puzzle. A leather cap. Ooh, money. I'm just gonna try this.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Do I have to pull out all of them?
It's no wonder I never found that clue. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
So then...
No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw.
There we go.
Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Well done, you solved my puzzle. You're the kind of spirit. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. I'll show you the map I mentioned. There's no telling where it leads us. He found the pages that Peeves ripped from the book, so no one else will be able to find. I've heard he didn't hear what lies ahead.
note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
I gotta say, just first impressions, sounded like he actually genuinely was, interested in her.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay. Well. Will a map marker appear for the Forbidden Forest? Yes, yes it did. Oh. Boo. Okay, well, I need to find enemies, dodge their attacks, return back to the castle. Cause how's it going with that? Okay, 9 more times. Oh, red triangles. Enemies. Oh.
returns to the wolf. Back for more? Not the brightest child.
Protego!
Yes. All right, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hell.
Protego!
Who caught you? No! You're the little sod that...
There we go. Concentration. Wow. That was intense. Woo! There we go. Okay, I'm getting better at the fast travel. Yeah, I'm getting way better. All right.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Huh?
Protego!
Oh, dude. Oh no. Oh lord. Oh no. Oh no. Oh hell. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Oh. Gah. Well. Wait, hold on. Crap. Okay. Well, okay, we made some progress. But yeah, I'm unfortunately gonna have for myself to end it here because I'm soft locked. So yeah. Howdy, hey, howdy, ho. Mr. Marshall sitting in the game room. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want to see more. Drop a subscription, and I'll see y'all next time. Oh. Christ. No. Yeah, see you next time.